Dust off the VCR machine. Get ready for a classic scene. Pop some corn and dim the lights for Gerard's endless starry nights. The static fades, the screen alight, a brand new world in dazzling sight. Gerard's video story time, every moment so sublime. 80s beats and neon green, living out a happy dream. Rewind, play and hit the pause, breaking all the boring laws. The static fades, the screen alight, a brand new world in dazzling sight. Gerard's video story time, every moment so sublime. 80s beats and neon gleam, living out a happy dream.
A vibrant scene of downtown in the 80s, full of people heading to their destinations. It is a busy day in town today. People walk by heading towards their destination as John, the owner of Gerard's video store, watches on. Inside Gerard's video store, the air buzzes with activity as customers browse the aisles. Keith stands at the counter wondering how he should start his day off. He could start with cleaning shelves or straightening the video display boxes. Keith's eyes scan the rows of customers, each face a blur in the lively video store. The bell rings, announcing a new customer entering the store. Keith sighs. The store is full of customers. Inside Gerard's video store, a customer approaches Keith asking for help to find a certain title. The customer asks, "Got anything new in horror?" Keith replies nonchalantly, "The new Friday, the 13th movie just came in. Let me show you in the new releases." Keith gestures vaguely towards the new Friday the 13th film that just came in, and he knows it is available because one was returned in the Dropbox this morning. The customer is very happy to hear that the title is available. In Gerard's video store, Keith's eyes linger on the forbidden door marked "Adults Only, 18 Yaone." A sigh escapes him, a wistful longing shadowing his face. The door to the adult section remains closed, a boundary he cannot yet cross. Keith continues on with his projects for the day. Inside Gerard's video store, fluorescent lights cast a stark glow on rows of VHS tapes and DVDs. Larry, Keith's brother, strides into the video store, a smirk playing on his lips. Larry's voice cuts through the humming silence. "Hey, loser? Still stuck here?" Keith responds with a quiet resignation. Someone's gotta pay for the pizza. The weight of obligation settles over the scene. Inside Gerard's video store, Larry notices Keith's gaze drawn to the adult room door. Keith's eyes remain glued to the door, his expression betraying a mix of curiosity and hesitation. Larry's voice cuts through the air, filled with playful curiosity. "What's got your attention?" Keith shifts, caught off guard, and stammers, trying to appear nonchalant. With a nervous laugh, Keith dismisses the question. "Nothing." Larry watches Keith closely, a knowing smirk playing on his lips as he senses Keith's discomfort. The street is consumed by a violent storm, each lightning strike momentarily revealing the chaos. Neon signs flicker erratically, their reflections distorted by the torrential downpour. Inside the video store, fluorescent lights flicker, casting eerie shadows that dance across the shelves. Darkness descends as the lights fail, plunging Keith and Larry into an inky black. Amidst the towering shelves, Keith and Larry find themselves alone, mere silhouettes in the void. Darkness engulfs Gerard's video store, a silent tomb of forgotten memories. Keith frantically gropes, his fingers dancing over the unseen. A beam of light pierces the gloom, slicing through the oppressive dark. Frustration mounts as Keith mutters, "Great. Just great." The beam settles on a forgotten corner, the darkness defiant. The fluorescent lights of Gerard's video store illuminate Larry's mischievous grin. His eyes gleam with an almost wicked anticipation. Larry's expression hardens as he whispers, "Opportunity knocks." Keith remains silent, awaiting the unfolding events. The video store stands silent and expectant, waiting for the night to unfold. Inside Gerard's video store, Larry gestures emphatically towards the adult room, a mischievous glint in his eyes. Larry whispers conspiratorially, "Now's our chance." Keith stands frozen, a conflict of emotions swirling within him. Keith hesitates, his face a mask of doubt and uncertainty. In the dead of night, Keith and Larry venture into the video store, their path lit by a quivering flashlight. The beam of light nervously bounces as they approach the forbidden adult room. Doubt clouds Keith's face, a stark contrast to the adventure that awaits. "I don't know, Larry." Keith and Larry are standing hesitantly before the entrance to the adult room, the flashlight beam wavering slightly. The adult room looms, promising a glimpse into the unknown, as Keith battles his own trepidation. Keith pushes open the door, the darkness swallowing him whole. The brothers stand frozen at the entrance, the garish covers mocking their intrusion. Speechless, they confront the reality of the room, a silent testament to a hidden life. A customer walks in, startling the two brothers. In the dimly lit room, Keith's curiosity is piqued as his fingers close around a tape. A snort of laughter escapes him as he reads the absurd title, his amusement echoing in the room. Larry's voice cuts through the air, his excitement palpable. "Oh my God, look at this one." Keith's laughter intensifies as he continues to gaze at the tapes, titles that line the aisles. The tape remains in Keith's grasp, its ridiculous title a beacon of humor. Keith and Larry exchange amused glances, sharing a moment of levity. In the dimly lit adult room, the air crackles with anticipation as they begin their search. Laughter erupts, echoing through the room as the tapes spark their amusement. In a moment of clumsiness fueled by unchecked glee, Keith nearly loses his grip. The flashlight wobbles precariously, threatening to plunge them into darkness. The room is filled with laughter, and the beam of the flashlight dances erratically. In the dimly lit room, Keith and Larry succumb to uncontrollable laughter, tears blurring their vision. The tape's sheer absurdity washes over them, triggering an overwhelming release of pent-up emotion. Keith gasps for air between fits of laughter, his body shaking with each wave of amusement. Larry wipes away tears, the corners of his mouth still twitching with residual mirth. In the dimly lit room, Larry grabs a tape, his anticipation building with each word he reads from the back. Larry, eyes wide with amusement, anticipates the scandalous story. And then she said, a wave of uncontrollable laughter bursts from Larry, his body shaking with mirth at the risque tape. Keith freezes, his body tense, a silent admission of guilt etched on his face. Larry halts abruptly, his expression caught between surprise and apprehension. Both Keith and Larry are caught in the sudden glare, their secret exposed. The room is silent, the blazing lights amplifying their exposed vulnerability. Inside the video store, John stands guard at the entrance, his face a mask of disapproval, his eyes narrow, his voice sharp and laced with suspicion. John's stern voice echoes through the store. "What do you think you're doing?" Under the stark fluorescent lights, Keith and Larry fidget nervously in Gerard's video store, their discomfort palpable. The silence stretches, broken only by the hum of the lights and the unspoken tension between them. In the fluorescent glare of the video store, Keith stammers, his words catching in his throat. He struggles to articulate his intentions, the weight of unspoken desires heavy in the air. Keith finally manages, We just wanted to see." Under the sterile glare of fluorescent lights, John stands in his desolate video store, the weight of weariness etched onto his face. The emptiness of the store amplifies his solitude, each silent shelf a testament to fading memories. His voice cracks with a mix of resignation and frustration as he commands, "Just get out of here, both of you." His eyes narrow with a warning, a silent promise of consequences for any who dare return. The air hangs heavy with unspoken threats, the finality of his words echoing in the hollow space. Emerging from the store, Keith and Larry find themselves on a rain-soaked street, the silence thick with unspoken words. A moment of absolute stillness hangs in the air, heavy with the weight of their shared experience. The silence stretches, amplifying the unspoken emotions simmering beneath the surface. In the quiet aftermath, the weight of the night presses down on Keith and Larry, binding them together. The street lies in shadow, a stage set for an encounter. Larry breaks the silence with a chuckle, a mischievous glint in his eyes. "Did you see that one with the—" Keith joins in, their laughter ringing through the night. Beneath the veil of night, they walk, their laughter echoing softly, marking the start of an unexpected connection. The giggles fade into the night, revealing the fragile, awkward bond that has unexpectedly formed between them. Each step brings them closer, not just in distance, but in a shared experience that words struggle to capture. In the silence between laughter, a new understanding dawns, solidifying the strange, tender bond they now share. A knowing glance passes between Keith and Larry, sealing their shared secret in the quiet of the night. The echoes of laughter fade, leaving only the lingering bond of a forbidden adventure.